The last Colossus may contain explicit content. Check the episode show notes for content warnings.
The Hangmen descended into the secret lower levels of the White Flame Taverna for a little rest and recreation. But instead of actually resting, they planned on fighting in an arena.
After weighing their options of numerous opponents of man and monster, the trio decided to fight the Kinar Terror, a horrifying apex predator that has been known to wipe out entire armies.
And victory against the Terror would ensure a great monetary reward.
So, our brave heroes entered the arena and quickly found themselves locked in deadly combat with their foe.
The Hangmen used their brawn and their brains to bring the foe to its knees before decapitating the monster and being declared victors.
The Reeve of the town, Lily, caught up with the trio after the fight, praising them for their epic fight and hoping to make them even more famous. And make a bit of coin for the town, too. A drink in the tavern was named after the Hangmen, and they were invited to come back to the arena any time to fight as guest champions.
Before leaving the arena to do a little shopping, a plan of action was made. Their first goal was to travel to Nurwood and pursue Taya Stonefist so they could stop him from slaughtering innocent Dragonborn.
After making a plan and doing a little retail therapy, the three headed to the Temple District. Kal went to the Temple of Kaldor to pray to the giant creator god, and Drauger cleaned a forgotten shrine to Yfirð, further strengthening their connection to their gods.
And finally, before leaving town, the Hangmen saw an abandoned Colossus, a monument to the past and a reminder of the sacred quest bestowed upon them.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Last Colossus, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons series about a group of heroes who must take on a harrowing quest to prevent the rise of a primordial evil that threatens to plunge the world into another war. My name is Noah, and I will be your dungeon master today.
Woo! Let's go!
Yes!
Woo!
So exciting.
Yes!
My fun fact for today is I love comic books, so whenever I DM, it's going to be issues instead of chapters.
I'm Jordan. I play Aegin on this wonderful podcast that we all do together. And my fun fact today is that Aegin is a really big fan of weird and bad music. And also really good music. Like, I think the equivalent of whatever One Direction is in this world, I think she's a huge fan. I think she's also a huge fan of, like, spectral screamo music as well.
That makes sense.
That checks out.
Mm-hmm. She only exists on two extremes of the spectrum. Any music that is, like, regular and people are like, oh yeah, this is good. Nope. She's like, meh.
Hey man, sometimes the eclectic taste is some of the best taste, so...
Is Aegin a Swiftie?
Oh, Aegin is... Ooh, weighted question. Yeah, why not? I think Aegin is a Swiftie.
Wow, so Aegin condones the
Yeah, Aegin is a bad person,
burning
guys.
of jet fuel for 1 minute plane rides?
Yep, exactly. How'd you know? Aegin's a huge capitalist.
Aegin and my character are not going to get along.
One thing I know about Aegin, huge capitalist.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, that's the only thing I know about her.
Hey everybody, I'm Nathan. I play Kalgorath Stoneshield, and my fun fact is that my computer works.
Let's go!
It didn't work for like the last week and a half. Had some stupid computer CPU fan stuff happen, and I freaked out, and then found out it was not as bad as I thought it was, but we just replaced a part, and now she sounds not like a jet engine anymore, so we're golden. Everything's great.
Well, hey everybody, this is so bizarre to be here at the end, but I'm Matthew, and I play Hiðir. My fun fact definitely does not relate to the character that I'm going to eventually introduce, but it's that when the creator goddess fought the god of the Undavar during the infancy of the world, their clash created two other planes of reality that were reflections of the world of Eldrathil. They're called Yfird and Timith, which are for like the D&D people, the Feywild and the Shadowfell. And so in Yfird, the Feywild, there's a race called the Eladrin, which are just like the elves of that plane of reality. So that definitely is not going to give you a hint as to what kind of creature I'm playing today. And this is issue 13, Hangmen No More.
This man, this druid, the darkness consumes you, only abated by the crackling fire in front of you. As much as you missed your circle and the sounds of your loved ones, this is where you're meant to be, on the road. Seeing the world, helping people. Matthew, please describe your character and class and what they're doing after a long day's walk.
Okay. So, Hiðir is an Eladrin in his summer season, so currently his skin has taken on sort of a warm yellow-orange hue, sort of like the sun. He is sitting at this campfire, warming his hands over it. Currently, I am wearing these gold and green, a cloak over my armor. Around my neck, there is this wooden totem, and it has 3 faces of animals carved into it. And then on my right shoulder, I have this emblem sewn into my cloak, and it has a sickle with a leaf sprouting from the pommel, the symbol of the order that I'm in. And I have just finished warming some mediocre rations over this fire, and I'm eating them as the sounds of the night just kind of fill me with calm.
The trees around you begin to groan as a heavy gust of wind pushes through your camp, blowing embers into the waiting darkness. Something catches your eye. Not just something, 7 somethings. Before you, the trees have nodded and bent into the visages of the 7 elders, the biggest among them being the archdruid Nata. Even appearing through a tree, you see her features clearly. She's a furbolg, full-figured, long, curly hair, a cuttingly stern glare, and the clear burn scars all over her right half. You see the glowing embers thrown from the fire lift from the ground with a raise of her hand and coalesce into burning coals within her palm. The oracle has spoken to me, young druid. Are you up for the task?
I rise from the log that I'm sitting on, and I brush my cloak to the side so I can take a knee to the ground, and I hold both my hands up, palms outstretched towards this tree where the archdruid's visage is, and I lower my head for a moment in reverence before raising my head, lowering my arms, and with a solemn smile, I say, "Oh, great archdruid, I am yours to command. Tell me, what has the oracle told you?"
I shall recite her prophecy. When grounds shake, terrors fall before the hanged. When hearts of man ache, beware the starved wolf's fang. But I must say, you are new to this. It's well known that I have a firm hand when it comes to what happens. The strong survive, the weak will die, and that is nature. And my question to you is, are you strong or are you weak?
Oh, great one, I am strong. Your teachings make me strong. Arstid's blessing makes me strong. And because of this, I am ready for whatever you place upon me.
Very well. It remains to be seen, but you know that we are looking for the World Tree saplings. Heed the prophecy, and it will bring you to what we seek.
I understand. May I be so bold as to inquire something, Archdruid?
You may speak.
Have you any interpretation of the words of the oracle? Or are her words, as they are plainly stated, all that we know?
It is not my mission, and it is not my words to interpret. Only you can.
I understand. Thank you, Great Mother. I will not fail you, and I will not fail Austin.
Do you know what failure means?
I do, Great Mother. I have been seeking these objects through your guidance and wisdom and commands. I understand what it means for this to fall into the wrong hands. It will not happen.
If it does, it could mean the end of everything for our circle.
This circle will not break. You have my vow.
Good. I do not mean to scare you. I simply want you to be strong.
I kind of like thumb at the totem around my neck and hold on to it tight and just kind of like nod my head. I am strong.
And when you look back up, the trees are just trees. Is there anything you would like to do? You know what? Go ahead and give me a survival check so that you can use a cookbook. We haven't done that in a while. Just Matthew.
Hell yeah.
Let's chef it up over here.
That is a 14 plus 7 for a 21.
Okay. Do you have the cookbook on you so you can see what you get? It's definitely a success.
Okay, I rolled, well, I'm gonna roll a d8 on the obtainable ingredients chart. And I rolled a 7, which is a lake near fruit.
Ooh.
You know what? I was almost gonna I was almost gonna accuse you of rolling like me, but it made a cool sound, which never happens for me. So
we'll forgive you this time.
yeah, it's forgiven.
Phew! Shoo-wee! Okay, I have a lake near fruit. I want to put that in my inventory.
Okay. If there's anything else you'd like to do, feel free.
I would love to do one more thing. So after the council disappears from the trees, I stand back up, my hand still kind of tightly around this totem on my neck. And I take a deep breath and I walk back over to the log that I was sitting on, and I have this object wrapped in this green cloth, and I take it from behind the stump and I put it on my lap, and I take off the wrappings from it, and I just kind of look down at this weapon, and I close my eyes, and I'm gonna say a little prayer to Arstead. Yeah, and that'll be what I do.
Sweet. What's your prayer?
Okay. Yep, so I have my hands over the blade of this weapon, and my hands just kind of bask in the glow of it, and I let out a deep sigh, and I just kind of take a moment. I don't even know what to say at first. I'm just kind of trying to reach out to my goddess, but eventually I kind of take a deep breath, and I just say, Arstead, mother of beast, of tree and grass, of nature that blooms all around us. I seek the blossoms of the tree of Greater Dalen. Powerful bloom that, if fallen into the wrong hands, will mean destruction. I call upon you to bless me with guidance, to steady my hand, and to shepherd the beasts that need to be watched over. Do not let me fail. Do not let the circle crumble. In your holiest of names. And thank you. And then I just open my eyes and look into the fire.
Give me a religion check.
I would love to give you a religion check. I have a +4. That is a 19 plus 4, 23.
Damn.
Nice.
The good rolls never cease. Okay. Go ahead and give yourself a piety point and a inspiration.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
And that is all Hiðir does as he stares into the fire.
Okay. Eventually you sleep or trance, and after so many hours, light begins to break in the morning, and as you're stirring, you begin to feel the ground shake as a carriage approaches. And we will now cut to several hours later to the Hangmen.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, last we left off, everybody was in front of the churches and everything, walking away. I don't know if we all, like, talked about how it went for each of us. Kal definitely didn't say anything, right?
No, not initially.
So you guys are walking away from this Colossus, from the churches and everything. We did shopping, you know, off screen, but Drauger speaks up and goes,
Since we're finished with all of this, I wanted to tell both of you I bought something, a couple of gifts to give to you.
What? Oh, Drauger.
That is very kind of you.
It's nothing big, but I figured the both of you would appreciate them.
and he hands both in like little bags to each of you. Kal, you open up yours, and it is I'll put it in the group chat, or the party inventory.
I love you, Noah.
We'll say what it is.
So Kal opens up this little goodie bag from Drauger. And in it is a bottle of boundless coffee. I can read the item description if you want me to.
If you want. It's just like an endless coffee flask.
Yeah, I feel like that about does it.
Dude,
Endless
it's
coffee, man.
It's endless coffee, yeah. The coffee inside is always comfortably warm, and none of the heat can be felt through the bottle. Each time you drink the coffee, roll a d20. On a 1, the bottle refuses to dispense coffee for the next hour. That's a crime. That's criminal. You can't do that to me.
This guy's about to get no coffee from his boundless coffee.
The man at the merchant shop said that it had been filled with a Isomra dark roast.
That's amazing.
So I figured I must buy it.
You see Kal like takes the top off and like sniffs the coffee. He's like, "This smells like home. I've not had Isomra coffee since for a very long time. Thank you, Drauger. This is amazing." And he immediately just takes a drink of the coffee. And I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Yes. Hey, you still get coffee on its
I
own.
still get coffee.
And Aegin, when you open your little bag, you see, and I'll move it to the party equipment.
Hell yeah.
She sees it's just a set of dice, and she's just like, "Oh, my own set of dice for gambling." And then I think she, as she like looks at it further and gives a little test, it's like, "Oh, this is cheating dice."
Yes, there was a ne'er-do-well, as I have said in the past, and I threw him a couple of gold and took the set off of him. I figured next time we were in town, you might get some more use out of it.
I do not understand how you can make a dice cheat. I do not understand it. Is there magic involved?
I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure I have some sway over what numbers get rolled. This is gonna be real bad for me, fellas. I was already sweeping clearing house with my regular die. It's over for anybody gambling with me from now on.
The item description is whenever you roll a 6-sided die, you can control which number it rolls. So,
I'm so excited about this.
shenanigans ensue.
Yeah.
I think Aegin is like she's very good natured about this, but she's just like, "Rhogar, I will take this gift very seriously. I will only do you honor with these die.
Good.
These die will never be used to steal from you."
I would hope you wouldn't steal from me.
There must be something that we can do for you. You gave us gifts. I do not feel good giving you nothing in return.
Well, I am also out of money. I have 6 silver to my name, but only because I prepared for when we eventually try to sneak up to the White Cloaks.
Oh?
I brought, I bought a scroll of invisibility and a scroll of fly. So I figure we need to sneak into some place. Kal and I could cast these concentration spells on you, Aegin, and all you would have to do is fly in there and listen.
Oh, damn. That sounds like a good time. And I've already got advantage on stealth checks, so I'm about to not ever be seen. I'm about to vanish. Vanish from the existence of the world and the thoughts of everybody around me. It's gonna be great.
For an hour, I think.
For an hour.
Well, because you gave us gifts, at least let me repay you. And
Yeah, that's how I feel about mine. I'm pretty rich right now, and truthfully, I spent a lot of time walking around that market and buying absolutely jack shit. So, if you need anything, let me know.
Well, I have some harder news. I am going to have to meet you both in Nurwood.
What do you mean?
meet us there.
Yes. As in, I will meet you there, but my god Yfirð is calling me for a task, and I have to heed the call.
And we can't go with you, huh?
No, I'm sorry. But this is not goodbye. I will come back.
Oh, it better not be. I will hunt you down myself.
Yes, you... If you do not show up again, I will not be a very happy Goliath.
Ooh, and I don't want to see Kal when he's not a happy Goliath. I don't think we've seen that yet, and I'm a little worried.
I fear what that would look like.
Don't leave me alone with an unhappy Goliath.
You'll have to forgive me. That will be my repayment. Forgive me for this, and we shall see each other again soon.
Of course, Drauger, you gotta do your thing, but just know that we're always here. If you...
I appreciate you both.
Stay safe.
He nods and then takes like a couple of steps back from you guys, and the ground around him in like a circle sort of ripples and becomes this like dark puddle, and he just like slowly starts sinking into it, and then it closes over top of him.
Well, shit.
Okay, I did not expect him to go away like that.
Yeah, that was actually kind of insane.
That was very cool.
Kal, I have a feeling that Drauger might be the coolest one out of all three of us, and he's got this whole thing going on, and I'm really glad that he hangs out with us.
I've heard you two use the term main character energy before, and I think he has that.
Yeah! I think Drauger might be the main character of this one.
No.
Now let's have our little side character adventures now.
Yeah.
Let's go have the beach day.
Oh yes, the beach episode. I've been waiting for this one.
I've been waiting for the beach episode. Well, Kal?
I guess he says he's going to meet us in Nurwood. I guess that is where we should head next.
I guess we better be there when he gets back.
Yes, how do you think? I guess we just walk there, or do you want to get the carriage or something?
She's gonna like look up and down the road that they're on. Like, we'll walk until we should probably find a carriage at some point, but
Are there carriages in this? I'm assuming there's carriages around this area.
The direction that you would go if you were walking to Nurwood, you see on the side of the road, there's a carriage with, you can't really see features too clearly, but there's a really small guy, an average height guy, and however tall Hiðir is.
Yfirð is like 6'5".
Damn.
I mean, he's an elf. Elves are tall.
And a really tall guy.
Cause how tall is Kal? Cause he's not even remotely as tall as you.
Yeah, he's 7'10".
man,
Yeah, so, you know, he's significantly still shorter than Kal.
You're a full, like, 2 feet taller than Drauger.
Yeah, you're also a good 2 feet taller than Aegin.
Yeah, that's like middle height for a Goliath.
You do see a carriage, if you decide you want to walk up to it.
It looks like our luck continues, does it, Kal? And I think Aegin's gonna start walking over, and she's just gonna call to them. Howdy, friends! You got space in your carriage for 2 more?
You see the small one, like, quickly darts his head towards you and just books it, like, as fast as he can. And when he gets up to you guys, you see that it's a small goblin in, like, rider's clothes with a cute little, like, conductor hat on.
That's awesome.
Green skin, really big pointy ears.
Oh, yeah.
Sharp teeth. But he looks so frazzled. And he goes,
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Are the both of you adventurers?
I suppose we are, yes.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty decent reputation of getting stuff done.
He, like, gets on his hands and knees and bows to you.
I humbly beseech you.
Do not bow.
Help me.
Well, no, stay. Oh, hey, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Oh my God.
Help me. He, like, crawls over to your boots and, like, he's gonna start licking them.
Please help me. Please help me.
Stop!
Don't do that. Please stand up. Please stand
Stop
up.
doing that. That is...
He
You don't want to know what's on these boots. I don't think I've cleaned them since we went in the caves. Please stand up.
he stands up.
What's your name? Hey, sir, what's your name? What's your name, sir?
My name is Shimini.
Shimini.
Yes.
That's an excellent name, Shimini. How can we be of assistance?
He does a very, like, regal bow and says,
Shimini Puppydwat. At your service.
Your fucking names, man, they're awesome.
How do you spell that? Noah?
I don't know how to spell, but that is what I'm called.
He stands up and he's like,
I'm sorry, please, I beg of you, help.
Why? Okay, yeah. Before we agree to anything, what do you need help with?
he takes, like, a deep breath.
So, my master, his lordship, well, we had bodyguards, and
He, like, gets really close to you and whispers,
they hated him. So, we don't have anyone to protect us on the roads, and the roads leading to Nurwood have been known to have thieves on them.
I think Aegin's gonna whisper back, okay, do you know why they hated him?
Well, his lordship is a eccentric fellow, long-time friend of mine, but he grew up, he had a hard life, and it rubs people the wrong way sometimes.
Well, eccentric types is kind of I feel like it would fit right in. And shit, I think we all had a hard life too, so we should be able to get along just fine.
Yes, we have met some very eccentric people on our journeys too. This is great.
you see he's, like, shaking his head no and going,
Yeah, you will. You'll love him. But he's very rich, and I will personally make sure he pays you handsomely.
Well, how about this? Which direction are y'all heading?
We are heading west into Nurwood.
Well, perfect. That kind of aligns. That's where we're headed. So, yeah, I think that let's.
you see his eyes, like, saucers wide.
Does that mean you'll help?
I'm game, Kal.
I mean, as long as it does not affect us meeting up with Drauger again, I don't see why this is a problem.
Oh, thank you.
And he gets back on his hands and knees and he starts, like, kissing your boots.
Stop doing that. Stop.
Shimmy. Shimony, we're not his lordship. We're just fellow peasants like you. You don't gotta kiss our boots. Ooh.
Have some more self-respect for yourself.
He like wipes his mouth. He's like,
Yes, as you command. Thank you so much. Thank you so
No,
much.
I command nothing. I make a friendly suggestion as your friend. Hey, Shimony, you know about hanging out?
Yes, I do. Me and his lordship hang out all the time.
Oh, that's perfect. So you and his lordship are... Oh, I see where the issue is. Okay, we'll fix this on the road.
Well, you'll meet him, but
actually, I'll make you roll. Give me both of you perception checks.
Okay. I got a 13.
I just got a natural 20.
Well,
So that ends at a 26.
he's not as quiet as he thinks. You hear it too, plain as day. He like mumbles under his breath. He's like,
I can fix him. I can fix him.
Oh, I love this man.
He's amazing.
And so he leads you over to the carriage, and Hiðir, you see Kal and Aegin walk up, and just for you, you saw them fight the Canar Terror in the Taverna. So
Wonderful.
just to, refer back to the prophecy, the ground shook, and you heard about a group of people called the Hangmen fighting something called a Canar Terror.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Piqued your interest.
So, I've been standing over by this cart, and as I kind of look over to see what Shimony is doing, I recognize Kal and Aegin, and I step away from the cart and I walk over towards them. And as he puts a hand on Shimony's shoulder, he just says, "Shimony, why don't you prepare the cart for our departure, and I will speak with our new acquaintances here."
Oh, yes. Everyone? This
And he does like a da.
is Hiðir. Very, very kind man. I will go prepare the cart and prepare his lordship, and see about maybe getting the three of you some horses, because the carriage does not...
Well, he like looks at Kal,
He's like, the carriage will probably not hold all of you.
and he bolts off.
When Hiðir walked over, Aegin definitely thought that he was his lordship and was just immediately being like... And then Shimony says, "Oh, I'll go prepare his lordship." And she goes, "What? Oh, you're not... Okay, sorry, you're not the one hiring us. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Aegin."
It is nice to have your acquaintance.
And I reach my hand out to shake your guys' hands. I almost feel like I already know you, to be quite honest. I saw your brilliant
Oh?
performance in the White Flame against the Terror.
Oh,
Yes, that was great.
Three of you
oh,
were
that's such
just
great fun.
exceptional. It is not quite an easy beast to take down. And the three of you, where is your third friend? Have the three of you split up?
Oh, well, he's... Aegin's gonna, like, look at Kal and be like, he's busy right now, but we're catching up with
He had
him.
some personal things that he had to take care of.
Oh,
Yeah, personal business.
I understand. Do the two of you, even without the third, still refer to yourselves as the Hangmen?
Well, of course.
Yes.
I mean... Aegin has not thought about this before this moment. She's just like, well, I mean... Drauger was the one who came up with the Hangman. And there was three of us when we made that vow.
When one member of the tribe is gone, they're still the tribe, so we are still the Hangmen without Drauger. But we are not as complete without him.
We're the Hangman on summer vacation.
Oh, I see. I've questioned the name of your group because I've been commanded to find the one that are the hanged, and if the two of you are not still the hangmen, then perhaps I've found the wrong people. But it sounds like, despite having one less member of your group, you are still the hangman indeed, which means that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be.
You've heard of it. Where have you heard of us?
Well, in the Taverna, of course, they announced the three of you, but
Sure.
I've heard it from on high that I am to seek the three of you.
On
high.
high? What does that mean?
Kal, I think you know what that means.
And I shift the cloak from my shoulder, from my right arm towards, like, my chest, and you can see the patch of Arstid's blessing upon it.
Oh, shit. Kal, I think we got another one.
Yes. I put my hand out, like, seeing the sigil, like, I put my hand out as, like, for a handshake. I am also a part of the Vrindari network.
Oh, the Vandai network. I've met a few like you before. All of them brilliant, brave fighters. I respect you immediately from patch alone, and it doesn't help. It helps that I've seen your exquisite performance with a blade on the battlefield. So I'm sure whatever that we will encounter ahead, you will be ready for a fight. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise, I do think that our goals will align on this journey to Nurwood.
Ah, so you are headed to Nurwood?
Yes.
Aegin has whipped out her trusty tome at this point and has got the small glasses, and she's like, "Now you mentioned something about the on high, and I think you were about to go more into depth about that, and I would love some additional context if you don't mind."
Of course, the circle, the blessing, Arsted's blessing. I am one of the members. We report to the Grove of Elders, and they receive word from the Oracle, who speaks directly with Yfird and Arsted to give us the commands of what we should do.
Interesting. And you got a command from the Oracle about us finding us. Did it say what you're finding us for?
Suddenly, you guys are interrupted by Shimini with a little, like, brass horn going, dun, 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 dun.
It's like out of tune.
Oh yeah, so out of
That's
tune.
That's awesome.
He goes,
Introducing Sir Rowan and a celebrity, the 13th, 14th, and 16th, Senior, Junior, Lord Baron of Silbury's Keep, Slayer of Gog, lover of all-around good gentleman, the 13th.
And you see, walking around this carriage, on a, like, carpet laid out, is this, like, human, sort of late 20s man, baby-faced, blonde hair that just, like, looks done up, really, really fine clothing, with his nose absolutely turned up to everybody. And he, like, looks through squinted eyes at you guys, and he goes, "Ah, so this is the rabble you've collected, Shimini?" And Shimini responds,
Yes, my lord.
Aegin's gonna elbow Kal and just be like, "Ravel."
He called us rebel.
That's
His voice is
hysterical.
amazing.
"They could use a bath." Shimini goes,
Yes, my lord. We are on the road, so it just kind of...
"Enough."
I have taken a bath. I thought we did that.
Oh yeah, I did that last week. I'm cool.
He looks around and he goes, "I'm sorry, Shimini, did you hear something?"
Oh
I
my
think
god.
A few gnats were buzzing around my ears. I'm sorry. Do either of you have titles?
I hate him so much.
I already hate him. I hate this guy.
Kal, the man just asked us if we had titles.
I am Galdor Stoneshield, Fist of Thraldor. I am not sure if I am pleased to meet your acquaintance. To make your acquaintance, whatever the fucking term is.
Uneducated then. And you?
Oh, you don't need to address me. I'm not even here.
Preferable. He holds out 2 satchels of coins and just like tosses them to you, and they like fall, short on the ground. And Shimony goes and like grabs them and presents them both to you. And he says, 3 pouches of gold. And he says, take these, get yourself some horses, and maybe he like looks you guys up and down and maybe find a tailor, and turns around and walks back to the cart.
I'm so affronted by this man that it's kind of circled back around to endearment.
Hiðir, you have been traveling with this guy for a couple of hours.
I wish I could say that you get used to it, but his lordship is an acquired taste.
I have this like morbid curiosity. I almost want to see how deep the well goes.
Shimony says like,
Yes, well, actually, for everyone's sake, please either refer to him as his lordship or his full title, because it will be hell to pay if he is mistitled.
Can you give us his whole title one more time so I can write that down?
Yes, I can. Sir Rowan and to celebrate the 13th, 14th, and 16th, Senior, Junior, Lord Baron of Celebrity's Keep, Slayer of Gog, Lover of him, all-around good gentleman, the 13th.
I got Senior Sir Rowan and Celebrity, the 13th and the 14th, Senior, Junior.
13th, 14th, and 16th.
Ah, excuse
Yes,
me.
he slayed 3 of his brothers.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
Senior, Junior took their titles.
Slayer of Gog?
I'm sorry, what?
He's Slayer of something? Slayer of Gog?
Slayer of Gog, yes.
Gog. What is Gog?
I don't know. That one was sort of his lordship's self-title.
He made that shit up.
So it's Sir Rowan and Celebrity, the 13th, 14th, and 16th, Senior, Junior, Baron of Celebrity's Keep, Slayer of Gog, Lover of
Lord Baron.
Lord Baron, excuse me, that's my bad. Lord Baron of Celebrity's Keep, Slayer of Gog, Lover of
All around good gentleman.
What's the last part? All around good gentleman.
The 13th.
The 13th.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You say that this was a self-title.
Yes. I think.
Okay,
I've known
and
him
you...
for a long time.
Ah, yes, and you say you hang out with him, so you have had heart-to-heart with him.
No.
Oh, that's kind of... Oh.
Is there a different...
Hey,
Aegin, is there a kind of different hangout that I do not know about?
Well, there is, Cal, but it's unfortunately not a very good one. And not that every hangout...
we have lots of fun.
And that's a good basis of a hangout, but to have a good, well-rounded hangout, it's got to have a balance of fun, vulnerability.
Yes, he tells me what to do, I do it, and he doesn't.
That's not... Okay, let's get these horses.
Yes. Well, yes, I've known him for a long time, and can I tell you all a secret?
Oh my god, please tell us a secret.
If it will not be your head, sure.
He his eyes wide and goes,
Never mind.
Oh.
No, we can keep our... No,
Well,
we can keep our mouths shut.
I will
How would he ever
I will
know?
protect you. It will be fine.
roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
We can keep our mouth shut, said Aegin.
The both of you can.
Okay, sure.
I got an 18.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
Well, 13.
He believes you.
He goes, okay, well, So, I've grown quite fond of him. He really isn't that bad of a guy when you really get to know him. It's sort of the money. He's, well, he is the 13th of his line, and his father kind of said, here's a castle, here's a keep. You are the lord now. Get to go rule it. And it's lonely. To be quite honest, it's just his lordship and many servants that his father, pays allowance to, and, well, I just think he could use a friend.
What is Sir Rowan Ancillary Beef the 13th, 14th, and 16th Senior Druid, Lord Baron of Celebrity's Keep, Slayer of Grog, Lover of an all-around good gem, and the 13th?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, but how old is he?
Oh, he's... how many fingers is this?
And he holds up all of his fingers.
That's 10.
Then 2 of those, and then 1 of those.
25.
Yes, that one.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So, alright, I understand. It's hard being lonely. It makes people do weird shit.
Yes.
And I gotta be honest, I'm kinda charmed by him. In a weird anthropological way.
Oh, well, so am I.
Kal just looks at her like she's crazy.
Kal, I understand. This man is kind of a...
You are charmed by this man.
Perhaps these are not the heroes I was supposed to meet.
I mean, he's an affront to everything I believe in, but he exists in this state of bliss that I just want to know more about.
I remember you telling me that there are some people you do not invite to hang out, and I think he is one of them.
He is absolutely one of them. But when in Rome...
Oh, but it might be good for him.
Perhaps, we will see.
Yes, well, how about we all get these horses, and then we can talk more about it on the road. He sits in the cart, so...
Sounds good. Yeah, absolutely. So he's not really a part of the hangout much anyways, Kale, so I feel like it'll be alright.
Okay.
Because here's the true lesson is you can't force someone to change and you can't force them to hang out. They're going to want to have to reach out on their own.
I can fix him.
Okay, let's go get these horses, shall we?
Yes, please.
So you guys head to the stables. There are 5 different horses that you can pick from.
Ooh.
Oh.
There is a horse 1. Is jet black with a long mane, white socks, and sort of has a stubborn personality. Horse 2 is red with white spots, with an all-white hind with red spots, short hair, and looks a bit skittish. Horse 3 is a beige horse with black hair and a mohawk, and a black blaze on its face, and it looks to be adventurous. Horse 4 is an all-brown horse and is very serious. And
I want that horse.
Horse 5 has a white body with a black back, medium-length hair, and is a real sweetie. Okay.
I would like horse number 4, please.
Number 4? Okay. You guys can interact with these horses in any way you want.
Yeah, I want to see which one, drawn to me is how
All right.
I do that. Can I do a roll nature check?
Absolutely.
I rolled a 14 on the die plus a 4 nature is an 18.
Okay. Horse 5.
Yes, that's the one I wanted.
The one with the white body and black back. Medium length hair and is a sweetie. You see, when you walk into the stables, that one, makes, direct eye contact with you, and sort of neighs and brays and everything.
I'm gonna like walk up to it, and as it's sort of like neighing, just kind of take my hands on either side of its face and just kind of like gently stroke its face and just kind of like, not like it's like going crazy or anything, just calm it down a little bit, kind of like, you know, make that first connection with it.
Absolutely.
You know, as a circle the shepherd druid would.
Nathan. Kal.
Okay, I think I'm gonna pick the first one. I think the stubborn one.
Jet black, long mane, white socks, stubborn.
Yes, sir.
Cool. I would like everyone to make a animal handling check on them.
Yes, dude.
And feel free to do whatever you want with these horses.
Oh.
Can
Oh
I?
my God. Wait a minute.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I have speak with animals. Can I cast speak with
All
animals,
of you have
please?
speak with animals.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
This is like, come on, guys.
I couldn't remember if I had it or not. I was checking my character speech sheet.
If you want to cast speak with animals, we can change it into a persuasion check if you're better at that.
I certainly am.
Definitely better with persuasion.
I think Aegin's gonna, as she's walking up to these animals, do just like a quick little hand gesture and just kind of like draw a line down her throat, and it like glows for a second. You hear the like distant twang of the fucking banjo, and then she's just like starts talking to this horse, and she's just like, "Hey partner, you mind if I could hitch a ride?"
He goes, "Yes, my lady, I am yours."
What's your name,
Go ahead and
sweetheart?
did you roll that
Persuasion?
persuasion check?
Roll the
Yeah.
persuasion. That's a 16.
16? That's pretty
Much better than the 10 I rolled in animal handling.
good. I am just a horse.
Well, and I'm just but a man, so let's hang out.
Yes. Where are we riding to?
I believe we're going towards Nurwood, and we're following this band of people right here, and so I think we're gonna travel with some of your companions. You like all your companions?
I feel neither one way or another about them.
Man, you really are just a horse, huh?
I'm just a horse. And I walk the trails. It's been a long, dusty road.
Do you like walking the trails?
I love walking the trails.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Well, let's go.
I'm
do
very
what you love
serious
to
about
do.
walking the trails.
Well, we're gonna be walking the trail. Do you ever deviate from the trail?
No.
No, so it's gonna. You would never deviate from the trail.
Absolutely
That's
not.
good. That's healthy for you. Yeah, even if something really bad happened on the trails, you'd never go off the trail.
If I have a task, I complete it in the most direct way possible.
Perfect. This is gonna cause 0 issues for us. Let's go.
So you hand the gold to the stable master, and lead the brown horse away.
I love this horse. This is awesome, Noah.
And we'll go. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Okay. the jet black horse. It's a larger horse.
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah. And you cast speak with animals. What does speak with animals look like for Kal?
Ooh, I didn't even think about this. Ooh. I think, kind of like when he uses divine sense, his eyes glow a little bit of a gold color, and like the area around his mouth, like, almost gets kind of like, it doesn't actually turn to stone or anything, but like it starts to ridge a little bit, like you have ridges in stone and stuff, like layers and whatnot. I think it kind of gets that visual effect along his mouth. So I rolled a 9 on animal handling, but I rolled a 17 plus 5 for persuasion, so I got
Hell yeah.
a 22 in persuasion.
Hell yeah. You cast speak with animals on this horse, and immediately this horse goes,
You look strong. You think you can ride me?
I believe that I can, my friend. Do you believe that you can hold me?
Oh, is that a challenge?
I think it is.
I think I can hold anything.
Well, I challenge you to try. Might I get on you?
Yeah. Hop on, brother.
This is awesome. Cal gets on the horse.
You get on the horse. You do the whoosh. What is it called when it like lifts up its hooves?
I rear the horse or something like that.
So you like walk out kind of into a clearing, and the horse like immediately rears and neighs loudly. Give me a strength check. Athletics.
An athletics check, okay.
Yeah.
I'm good at these. Brother in Christ, I'm rolling so piss poor today. That's a 2 plus a 6. That's an 8.
You
I fall off the fucking horse, man.
You fall off the back of the horse, and it turns and like clumps around you in like a nagging sort of like. He's laughing at you, basically.
Hiðir is right behind you when you fall, and he like puts a hand on your shoulder and like kind of holds out an arm to like help you stand back up.
Thank you, Hiðir.
It is not uncommon to fall off a horse the first time trying to break it. The best thing you can do is just calm yourself, calm it, and get back on.
I see. It is not common for us in the Somra to ride horses. There are not many horses that can hold the weight of a Goliath. So this is quite new to me. Horse, I'm trying it again.
I dare ya.
I get back on the horse.
Get back on him. Give me another strength check.
I roll better this time.
Athletics.
And I rolled a 16 plus 6, so that's a 22.
He
Hell yeah.
rears up, you hold, and when he lands, he just takes off really fast. You have full control over this horse. Congratulations.
They're best friends for life now.
Hiðir. You chose the white body with black and it's a sweetie. What does Speak with Animals look like for you?
I walk up to this horse, and I imagine there's kind of like some of its hay and stuff like laying near it from its stable, and I just kind of like bend down and I pick up just like a couple pieces of the hay, and I like hold it in my hand and close my eyes, and I say this incantation under my breath, and as I open my palm, instead of there being hay there, it's just kind of like this wisp that like flies up around my face and around the horse's face, and then I can communicate with it. And that's a 16 plus 4 for a dirty 20.
Sweet. What do you say to this horse?
I walk up to it, and I, have done the thing where I like try to calm it down, hold the side of its face, and I again just kind of like take the palm of my hand and place it over its forehead, and just kind of like softly say, "My sister, I require your aid in our quest. If it so pleases you, would you accompany us on this journey?"
Well, aren't you just a little plum peach? Of course I will.
And I will take the reins off the post and climb on, kind of adjust my pack and my cloak and everything, and I'm gonna get heading on with everybody else.
You guys have all your horses. You head back to the carriage. Shimony is there waiting for you, on top, with the reins in his hands.
He's like, oh, you guys pick some really good horses.
I know. I love this beast right here.
This horse is now my brother. He is now a part of the tribe.
That's cool.
We are now bonded all for life. If anything ever happens to these horses, I will die.
Well, that would be bad.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm under the impression that his lordship will not speak to us, so if you would so kindly tell him that we appreciate the money that he has bestowed upon us to acquire these horses, I would greatly appreciate it, Chimney.
Oh, certainly.
Thank you, Sir Ancillary be the 13th, 14th, and 16th senior, junior, Lord Baron of Slayer of God, Lover of all around good gentlemen, the 13th for the money for the horses!
Yes, thank you.
You see, like, a slot opens up, and his hand just, like, reaches out and goes,
Oh my
And
god,
back
that
in.
wave, Cal.
What about it?
you don't know if it was like a go away or like a yeah. Up to interpretation.
It's just the whole. God, I can't believe this fella's real.
I am surprised that he has survived this long.
Well, it seems like you got a really good friend helping him out.
Yes.
She's gonna give Cal a meaningful look, like, friend.
Yes.
You all set off for Nurwood.
So, the two of you are headed to Nurwood. What is your purpose there? Have you been there before?
No, actually we haven't. We're following up on a couple of different leads that we've discovered in our travels around the continent. What are you heading to Nurwood for?
Oh, me. Well, as I said, I'm under the directive of the Grove and of the Oracle and Yfird and Asta herself. Are either of you familiar with the great tree saplings?
Would we be?
History or nature?
Well, they're both equal. Bad.
I got an 18 on
I
that.
rolled an 18, but it's a -1, so 17.
Wow, that's still good.
So, Aegin, you have heard about these berries that the World Tree Seed has. They bestow, like, immense power in their raw state. And maybe you read a book about it, and that was, like, the one page that wasn't fully, like, destroyed. And Kal, with your history, you know that the World Tree Seeds... Let me see, actually...
Are the seeds or saplings?
Saplings. I keep calling them seeds.
It's okay.
So if I say seeds, sapling seed, you kind of flash back to a, like, story circle in your tribe, and your mom, actually, is telling the story to, all of these little kids about how the first step Kaldor ever took shook the great tree, and all of these bulbs fell all over Eldrathil, and those are the great saplings.
That's cool.
Yeah, that rips.
So that's what you know about them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm passingly familiar. I think I read something about their berries in a book one time, but I could certainly use a little bit more context about why you're going, what your deal is with
I
them.
know that the Goliaths were told, and I was taught that Kaldor's first step shook the great tree so much that the saplings spread all across Eldrathil.
Oh shit, really? Whipping out the notebook and the tiny glasses.
That is what I was taught. I don't know if that is different for other cultures, but that is what I've been told.
Perhaps both myth and legend and history all share a common base. Many people say many things, but I too have heard of Kaldor's first step. These saplings, they are all over immense power. I mean, they're said to hold just a fraction of what Adalyn herself had. They scattered about. I've been sent by the Grove to find one of these. If they fall into the wrong hands, then many of these, they believe that our circle will fall, will shatter, completely just eliminate them off the face of Eldrathil.
And what does the circle do with them once they get them?
They preserve them. They are from the Creator Mother herself. It is a part of our duty, and the duty of Yfird, the one who keeps the tree, to make sure they stay safe and out of the wrong hands.
Yeah, it seems about right. Has anybody gotten one in the wrong hands before?
Yes, it is not unheard of for this thing to fall into the wrong hands. There have been a case or two of people coming into possession of one of these saplings and using it to cause great harm.
Matthew, roll a history check for me.
You got it. I have a +1, and I rolled a 12, so it's a 13.
13. You know as well that druids in your circle have also had to deal with common animals kind of getting a hold of them and consuming the sapling. That sometimes is a problem as well.
We've also, from time to time, found that just the common beasts of the woods may come into contact with these saplings, and upon consumption it creates, a very unfortunate and dangerous side effect. So these things come into possession of both man and beast, and, well, it sort of just seems to be up to their nature, and sometimes a little bit of luck from Calibri of what happens with it.
Okay, so you guys chat on the road for a while, and you hear his lordship speak up.
Chimney, stop the carriage. I need to get some air.
And Chimney,
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
and rears the horses really fast, dead stop. Like, you guys, the horses like skid on the path, and his lordship steps out, and Chimney gets like the carpet out, puts it on the ground so he doesn't have to dirty his boots.
Oh my god, the carpet.
His lordship steps out, takes a deep breath.
Oh, yes, the peasantry air is nice every once in a while.
Peasantry air. Now, His Lordship, I have a question. How does the peasantry air differ from the other kind of air?
Chimney, tell this thing that
Oh
it is, because I say it is.
my god.
Well, his lordship says, it is because...
I heard him, Jiminy.
oh,
It's
yes,
alright.
yes.
You didn't need to repeat what he says to me. I appreciate you, though.
You just called a woman a thing. There's no redemption for this man. I no longer want this lover's arc to
I
happen.
don't care. I think it's awesome.
I know, I just have to do what he says, but you hear him,
You
yes.
can just whisper other words to me, and it's fine. How about that?
Okay.
And his lordship goes, oh,
Fine.
and he turns and actually like addresses all of you.
It is so hard being me, so I might as well just address you all. You may bow.
Nobody moves.
Yeah.
Just blinking at him.
He just like sits and waits. It's like a solid minute. You guys are just kind of staring at each other. And he goes,
Oh, fine. I was going to pay you 2,000 gold, but now I'm going to pay you 1,000 gold.
Oh no, what a pay cut.
I know.
Okay.
That must be a lot of money for you.
What? Your lordship, why is it hard to be you?
Because I'm so rich.
That is
And if everything around me is lesser, then where shall I go?
Well, have you considered, your lordship, lesser in yourself to match the world around you so that you might live an easier life?
if it is so difficult, yes, why not make it easier for yourself and get rid of the wealth?
I'm sorry. Get rid of my wealth? No. No. Sorry, no.
So you'd rather live in such difficult circumstances instead of benefiting yourself.
Kal, it's what they call masochism. The boy probably gets his rocks off on it.
I don't think so. I am a man.
Uh-huh.
Kal just kind of does like the same like up down look that he did to us. Kal does the exact same thing. I'm not sure if that would be considered a man for Goliath.
Well,
I own a keep. What do you own?
a good spirit and a good soul.
I'm a part of the Hanged Men. I'm part of the tribe of Yfird. I do not need
A tribe? Okay.
Do you have a tribe, my friend?
Kal, it's so pathetic. He thinks of everything in one scale, and it's about how much it's worth in gold. Isn't that just so sad?
That is unfortunate.
It's just such a small and pathetic worldview.
I'm hearing a lot of gnats buzzing in my ear right now.
Your lordship,
So many words for such a small brain. I just don't understand.
There's enough fighting between the three of us. Let's stop. Your lordship, one day, all of the material possessions that you own will turn to dust and be reclaimed by Arsted himself. You and your legacy will mean nothing when the earth reclaims the things that we have built. Please, go on with whatever it is that you would like us to do. We care not for your wealth, we care not for the things you possess.
Anyway, I am so tired of riding this cart. I think I'm gonna stand here for a little bit longer.
Sir Rowan Ancillary the 13th, 14th, 16th, Senior, Junior, Lord Baron of Celebrity's Keep, Slayer of Grog, Lover of an all-around good gentleman the 13th. I have a question. When you tie your identity so heavily to what you have in the material world, what happens when you get robbed?
Well, clearly life will get easier for him.
That's why I hired you all? Why would I get robbed if I'm paying somebody to protect me?
Well, let's say that somebody comes along and they're really, really, really strong, and they pay us more money to rob you. What then?
I have so much money on me right now.
I think we are beginning to lose the point of what is happening here, Aegin.
No, thank you, Hiðir. You're definitely keeping us on track here.
Just for your own safety, His Lordship, perhaps you should not tell everyone that you meet that you have a lot of gold on you.
But how will they know how powerful I am?
Ah, see, that's with the way that you move through the world and the gait of your step and how you treat others and talk to others with kindness.
You know, he looks you up and down, Aegin. What is your name?
Oh, you don't need to worry about it, sir.
Yes. I hate to say it, but you do have a certain... Shimony, what is the word?
I don't know.
Oh, that's it. It's just the way you sound. Have you ever thought of getting into nobility and royalty?
It's funny you say that, actually. I have been considering a career change into being a king.
How quaint. He, looks at you and goes, well, listen, if I have to give you advice, really pulling my leg here, there's
Oh my god.
going to be a lot of people like me that will not listen to you, so you might have to figure out how to speak my language before I speak, what is that? Backwater Isomran?
Oh, yeah, I see you. Yeah, I've considered this.
Yes, so...
And I think that, and I appreciate you volunteering to be my trial dummy.
Don't particularly like dummy. That doesn't seem like a proper...
No, I think that word is correct. I think that is a good word to use, Aegin.
Well, yeah, because it means that I'm gonna be pulling my punches and you can't get hurt, so...
Well...
You are merely practice for Aegin. That is all you are.
I am happy to lift those who cannot lift themselves.
And how altruistic you are.
Absolutely. I mean, look at me. Am I not radiant?
So yes, your
Just blank stare.
your radiance. Again, what it is, we are here to guard you. Perhaps there is this track that we are hired on for. Is it just to guard you?
You are simply my god.
Alright, well, this guard's gotta take a leak, so I'm gonna go take a break in the woods real quick.
He looks at you, Hiðir, and he goes, you, I have known you a little longer than these folk. Am I not simply radiant?
I look him up and down, and I kind of look down at my skin, which has that summer glow to it, and I say,
Quite literally radiant.
I know newborn babes of Yfird shine a radiance more brilliant than that pimple at the front of your nose.
Oh, the blush? I'm sorry, do you not know how to do your own makeup?
Oh my god, I love this man.
What you're saying is, my skin is as young and supple as a newborn babe? You flatter me. I guess I could pay you the 2,000
This
then.
guy's insufferable.
Oh my god.
Well, as your guards, perhaps we should suggest that we continue on the road, staying here for such a long time will draw unwanted attention. If you want to ensure your safety, and the safety of all of that gold that you have to so difficultly lug around, we should get going again.
Oh, you mean all of this gold? And he, like, pulls out this, like, ornate box and opens it up, and it's just, like, gleaming with gems and gold and pearls. Just, this box.
I would just like, for the record, to state that Aegin has tromped into the woods and is rummaging around.
Can I roll a dexterity check to snag this out of his hands?
Before you all can, somebody else does. And you hear just hooves on the ground as fast as possible. Snatch out of his hand. I'm going to need all of you. Aegin, you're like going off into the brush. But I will still need all of you to make a perception check.
Oof, that wasn't very good. I rolled an 18 plus 7, 25.
Well, I actually rolled like shit, and I got an 8 plus a 1, so that's a 9. With advantage. With advantage.
I also rolled a 9. I'm thinking about using my inspiration on this. Is it worth?
Oh.
Fuck a wee ball. Why not? Let's try again. I want to see. Yeah, okay, that's a 21 this time.
Okay. So, Kal, another horse, whips by, grabs your arm, and rips your force bracelet from you.
What? This fucker?
Hiðir, another horse, runs by, tries to grab your amulet, but you're able to, like, jump back as they miss it. And Aegin, so sorry, I rolled a natural 20.
Fuck!
A final horse flies by you and snatches your satchel full of your books.
Can I roll a dex check something or other to grab on as it gets
I am going to have everybody roll initiative, actually.
Okay. Because I was like, I want to get dragged by this horse.
If you get to go first, I will absolutely let you do that.
I don't think I do. It's only a 13 for me.
I got a 16 plus 2, 18.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Jordan. I got a nat 20.
No, that's so awesome. No, it's cool. It's cool. You should grab on and hang on.
Just so you're aware, Noah, in case these guys try to use the force bracelet, it only has 2 charges left.
Okay. They have to attune to it, don't they?
I don't think so. Just as you take a magic action, they don't have to attune to it, I don't think.
So, let's see. Kal goes first. And then it is Matthew, Hiðir. And then it is Aegin.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it is Kal's turn. Kal, what do you want to do?
And they stole his lordship's gold, right?
Thief 5 has the jewels.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my action to dash up to them.
Which one are you going for?
I'll go after mine. They gotta grab my bracelet.
Since you all rolled really well on your animal handlings and everything, I'll say you can dash as a bonus action.
Oh, shit.
So if you want to use your bonus action instead and still do something, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the legs of the horse.
Your horses have 13 HP and 10 AC. So if you want to kill a horse.
I want to kill a horse. I think actually what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try and reach out, like speeding alongside. I'm gonna try and reach out and try to like grapple him, like grab onto him.
Okay.
If I can.
Go ahead and make your strength athletics check, and you will do a opposed.
I got a 24.
You grab this guy. You grab him, and his horse keeps going, and he's just in your hand.
Hell yeah. Then that's my action right there. I grappled this guy off his horse.
Okay. Next is Hiðir.
I spur my horse to go directly in front of the cart and over to the first thief. So just going 2 squares to the left with my bonus action dash. And I'm actually going to do something kind of similar to what Kal did. But Aegin, since you're like pretty close to me, you see that with my right hand, I'm holding on to the reins of my horse, and I kind of like get myself up a little bit, and my fingernails start to grow and sharpen, and then they look like claws, but they're made of wood, as I cast Primal Savagery. And I'm gonna like take the talons from my hands and like stab them into the back of this guy to like try and like get
Oh my
him.
god.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
As I stab these like claws into the back of this guy, it's gonna do 13 acid damage.
Acid?
Oh,
2d10
shit.
acid
Okay.
damage. So 13 acid damage as I stab these like talon claws into his back.
You stab into him. He lets out a scream as the flesh around your talons melts. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Aegin, that's you.
Great. I would love to use my horse's bonus action dash to run up on the bag thief, so like between thief 1 and thief 2, if possible. So she is on her very serious horse, and she's like, we're on the trail, we're still okay. And she's going to kind of like reach her hand into the air and like do a big swirl and grab the air, and she is going to summon her bestial spirit.
Shit.
And this is going to be an air spirit, so it flies and has a speed of 60.
Nice.
And where are you summoning it?
I think I'm gonna summon it right in front of where my bag thief is, kind of like diagonally in front. And so as she reaches into the air and like grabs her fist, I imagine that just like kind of lightning kind of explodes from where her fist is and shoots out and creates this like lightning bird out in the middle of the field.
hell yeah.
And that is Aegin's turn, but right after my turn, my flying spirit is gonna go, and it's going to swoop down and try to grab the bag from Bag Thief.
That will be a contested strength athletics.
That is a natural 20 for me.
So the bag gets snatched by this bird.
Absolutely, and the bird flies away because it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when
Sweet.
it flies out of enemy's reach. So the bird is going to fly back to where I am and drop me my bag.
You have your bag.
And so I imagine it just like flies over, grabs her bag, and she just like out of the sky, like as the strap falls, grabs it and just slings it back over her back.
Awesome. Now it is the thieves' turn. Thief 1 sees you steal your bag back and is going to try to steal it from you again.
Oh, but just fucking try, man.
Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Athletics?
It's athletics.
That's a 5.
He's ripping it from you.
Just did the coolest shit. I should have had the bird keep it, guys. I knew it as soon as I said it, but I was like, no, I can keep it once it's back on me.
He rolled a 14, so Thief 1 now has your bag and is going to bonus action dash.
Can I opportunity attack him as he runs past me?
Yes. I mean, if you would like to draw your sword and just hit him with your sword, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, sure. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits him, for sure.
So that's going to be 13 damage plus my Dreadful Strike, which is another 3, so that's 17 damage total.
17.
She's so pissed. She gets the bag back, he grabs it, and she just
Is
yells.
it a killing blow, or are you...
No, I just think she's fucking whacking him. This is bludgeoning damage.
He had 17 health left. So you like, he grabs your bag, and you're like, not fucking today. And you hit him in the middle of the head with the butt of your sword, and he just like conks back.
Oh no.
So before he can even run anywhere, he is down. That is Thief 2. He sees his friend go down, and he's like, fuck that, bag's not worth it, and is going to dash away, and then just dash again with his action. Who's this, number 3?
He's grabbed by me. His horse is gone.
He is gonna try to break your grasp. Give me an athletics check.
16.
Nat 1. He is like so scared right now. Iron grip, just like a cat. You've got him by the back of his neck.
Yep.
And he immediately takes the bracelet off and just hands it to you. And he's like, "Hey, man, no hard feelings. You know, why don't you just let me go? Never happened."
I don't care about the gold, but you stole a gift. You have no honor.
Hey, it's rough out here, man. Why don't, please, I'm begging you.
With the other hand, I like grasp his collarbone and just squeeze.
I'm sorry.
Be better.
I will, I promise. Hey, I promise.
I take the bracelet and I drop it.
He goes from vertical to horizontal immediately. You guys are riding your horses, and when you like look back, he's like scrambling up and he just runs off into the bushes.
He's out of here.
And you know what? We'll call him done. And his lordship is yelling, "Grab my jewels!"
I think Aegin rolls her eyes and she's just like, yeah.
4 is gonna 6 is gonna and 5 is going to throw like a smoke bomb behind him, and this basically like dust fog obscures vision, so if you try to throw projectiles at anybody from like diagonally, you'd have to get around this fog cloud. And that's back around to top of the round, Kal.
I'm gonna bonus action dash towards where I last saw the thief with the jewels.
Okay.
You should go through the fog and jump scare him.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just fucking come through the fucking cloud like a badass.
Okay. I'll give it to you. You just burst through the fog.
He like looks behind him. There's nobody there. He's like, phew, and then a Goliath is just like
with his fucking stubborn ass horse. Yeah, and that would take everything I had, I think, to get to him.
Yes. So, and just you're on top of him. Like seriously on top of him.
Technically, I forgot about this last round, but I have Ook with me.
You do have Ook with you.
Ook, use Ook to stone through him.
Yeah. Ook pops up out of my satchel or something. Pops up onto my shoulder. Ook, throw a pebble at this thief. And he gets a 17 to hit.
That hits. You guys are so good.
And that's 3 damage to him.
3 damage. Hell yeah.
Aiming for the back of his head.
A rock hits the back of his head and goes, ow! What the hell?
Drop the jewels, thief.
He goes, I think we need these more than that guy.
Doesn't matter. Give back what you do not own.
Hiðir, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll bonus action dash just forward. And then I'm gonna, at disadvantage, use first level guiding bolt to try and hit the thief in the shoulder that is carrying the jewels.
Okay, give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
I got a 15 and a 26, so a 15 is my lowest one.
Well, yeah, you hit him.
Okay, so I kind of like dash forward. I've got like right hand on the reins, and I kind of like hold myself a little bit, and with my left hand I have this bolt of like green energy that starts to form, and I just thrust my palm forward, and this beam of crackling energy pushes through the fog and is going to do I'm aiming for his shoulder, not aiming to do like lethal damage. I'm gonna do 17 radiant damage.
17?
Damn.
Okay. Big hit.
And the next attack roll that I have against him has advantage. Oh, the next attack roll made against it, so anybody that attacks it next. So hopefully, wink wink nudge nudge, Kal can get advantage there.
Aegin, your turn.
I would like to move 2 squares diagonally forward, please.
Into the fog?
Into the fog.
Okay.
Taking my bird with me. I think Aegin, okay, yeah, so Aegin spurs her horse and we get right up in this fog, and she just like squints and whips out her bow and kind of like half stands up on the horse and just like really takes her time lining up the shot and lets one loose.
Sweet. Give me an attack.
Yeah, I would love to. It's a straight roll and that's only a 10.
It's only a 10? I'm sorry, that misses.
Yep, that doesn't hit. Well, that's all right. Because now my bird's gonna fly at him.
Sweet.
And try to grab them jewels.
Grab him. Athletics check.
That's an 18.
He got a 9. So you snatch him.
This lightning bird just flies out of the fog, right at him and just swoops in with its talons and grabs this giant box and then flies like kind of straight up and back into the air.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
These guys are getting so fucked up. They're like, fuck this. Everybody is just running away. This guy does not have the jewels anymore. Cal
jewels.
can make an opportunity attack if you would like. Would you like to make an opportunity attack, or... These guys are running away. It's very clear they're running away.
Kal doesn't do an opportunity attack, but I would like Ook to throw a pebble at him again.
Sure, absolutely.
A 13?
That hits.
Yeah. He just throws another fucking rock at him for another 3 damage.
He like turns around and he goes, "We're sorry! We're sorry!" And then a rock just goes straight into his eye. Ah!
It never come back.
Congratulations, everybody. You guys did amazing.
Yay!
Good shit, guys.
We're so good at chases.
So, you guys grab everything, bring it back to the cart. His lordship is like, "Oh yes, I knew hiring you would be a good idea."
Now, your lordship, this is exactly what I'm saying, because right out from where I'm sitting, I have the box of jewels right now.
Yes, and you will hand it to me promptly.
Now, why would I do that?
I think that we deserve compensation on top of the compensation we were already going to receive. That is only just and fair.
I guess the point I'm trying to make is if you rely on money being your sole source of power and influence, and nobody actually likes you, then when you don't have the money and I have the money, there's nothing keeping me from giving it back. Or sorry, from keeping it for myself.
Sorry, I nodded off a little bit while you were talking. But
Oh, that's fine. I think I'm just going to put this away in my bag for now.
I'm nothing if not generous with my money, so feel free, keep.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's like, how does he actually feel with the fact that she just took it?
Go ahead, do an insight check.
And I'm not gonna find anything out because I rolled a 6.
There is nothing deep about this guy, unless you dig deep. So, he wants his money back, and any way he can make himself look good while not getting stolen from, he's gonna do it.
How about we do a little trade?
And what do you have to offer?
I was gonna save this for when we got to where we were going safely, but I suppose I could give it to you now.
And he holds up a bag.
I go, "This is where I have your payment. It's a magical bag."
And he'll toss it to you.
Aegin catches it and she goes, "Great, now I got 2 bags."
He starts crying. He starts crying. He like falls to his knees, sobbing, and he's like,
"Give me my money."
Aegin, hand him over his money.
No, this is what I'm talking about. You hold your whole identity to a thing. What happens when it all comes crumbling down? You have to rely on people being good, and people don't want to be good to you if you aren't good yourself.
and Shimony's like,
Oh, come on, don't make him cry. Don't make him... You're hurting his feelings.
he's like a baby, just wailing right now. It's sad. It's really sad.
It's like, Aegin, please.
I'm not... Hey, Chimney, I'm not going to keep the jewels. I'm just trying to teach him a lesson, all right? I'm not trying to actually steal from y'all. I'm not that...
We have known this man for a few hours, and Chimney has known him many years. Perhaps Chimney knows better what to do with it than us to come in here and all of a sudden act like we're teaching him a lesson again.
Fine. She's gonna just like toss the jewel box on the ground in front of the guy.
And Jimmy like goes and grabs it, and he walks up to his lordship and goes,
It's okay, it's okay. I got it, I got it.
he's still crying and sobbing. He's like,
No, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, sometimes we gotta be a little nicer to people, right? Or they steal our stuff.
and he goes, okay. And he goes,
Yeah, right, alright. You're okay. It's alright.
and his lordship finally calms down and stands up and he goes, well played. I'll admit, you got the better of me.
Aegin's just gonna like tip her imaginary hat and be like, I didn't mean to torture you with it.
That was very difficult to watch.
Yes, well, can we camp for the night?
You set up camp, pull the cart off to the side, start a fire, set up some tents. What does everybody want to do to wind down?
I think, like, once we get, like, a fire set up and everything, Cal's gonna, like, wander around a bit in the forest and forage a little bit, see if he can't find some stuff to use with the recipe book.
I was gonna say Hiðir is definitely gonna join. Like, he's gonna see Cal start walking over to start foraging stuff, and I'm definitely gonna join.
Sweet. Why doesn't everybody give me a survival check?
Yes!
Yep, I got a 21.
13!
I got an 18.
Since you're a cool druid, you can roll with advantage on your survival checks.
I got a nat 20.
Let's go!
Alright, so Hiðir finds a spora fungus growing along the base of one of the trees, and he takes his knife and he skillfully cuts it off and puts it into a pouch for later and puts it in a sack. And then goes over to this log that has this like very rank smell emanating from it, and I lift up like one end of it, and there's this like brown orange ooze just like crawling its way along, and I obtain some soil-borne ooze as well and put it in my crafting pack for later.
Cal sees Hiðir do that and grabs the exact same thing.
I got a pinion. No idea what that is.
It's a bird feather.
Slay! 1,000,001 years ago, I got the stuff to make poison arrows, and I've never done it. Can I take the night to make poison arrows?
Go ahead, yeah. Other than that, what does it look like when you wind down for the night?
I take the item that's been slung on my back, wrapped in the green cloth, and I just kind of like gently rest it across my lap as I'm kind of hitting like the same position that I was earlier of sitting in front of the fire, hands warming up, just have this on my lap, and I kind of start like fiddling with the totem around my neck and like rubbing a finger over the 3 faces that are on it. And I right now I'm just kind of watching to see what everybody else is doing. Like, I've spent, half a day with these people, but they all still feel like complete strangers to Hiðir.
I think Aegin's actually gonna go sit with Hiðir, and just like plop down next to him and start pulling out her like wood carving stuff, and start whittling some more awful ducks out of sticks, and just be like, so we've been traveling for a day, but I still feel like we don't know each other very well, and what's that you got there?
Okay. I kind of like reflexively, like almost like I'm trying to cover it at first, but it's like now this thing is too big to cover, and like obviously you've seen it. Almost like I'm embarrassed to have this thing, but I kind of just wordlessly take this wrapping off of the item, and you see that I have this glaive laying upon my lap. It is a like silver and gold with these green runes inlaid into it with jewels. And it just kind of like gives off this faint light, like an aura of light. And I rub my hand along the runes and just kind of look down solemnly at it. It's a moon-touched glaive, one that can harness the elements of Yfird, even here in Eldrathil.
Wow. I don't really have the words for that.
It's a family heirloom, one that I hold quite near to my heart.
Yeah, I can tell. Is there any, like, family legacies, how it came into your family, or am I prying too much?
No, not prying. I'm just, well, I'm not really used to talking to others. I travel around Eldrathil by myself, just following the commands of the Grove and, enjoying the comfort and the warmth of others when they decide to extend it towards me, but typically I'm not used to talking to people. No, it was forged by my great-grandmother, and it's been passed down from her to her daughter, and eventually down the line to me. My parents never had a daughter, and when my mother got to be just not of the age where she felt like going out and continuing to travel, she passed it along down to me.
Wow,
It's
that's a long piece of family history. You're very lucky to have that.
yeah, frankly, I'm afraid easier sometimes. I'd hate for this thing to break. The ancestors, the ones that forged it, unless we go back through a crossing to Yfird, it can't even be repaired in the way that it is now. I'm scared for anything to happen to it. I don't feel,
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But also, tools were meant to be used, and I think that there's something beautiful about using precious things for what they were meant to do, and there's something sad about letting them just sit. Because if the work is good, and the work seems that you're doing is good and worthwhile and means something, then what a noble sacrifice it is to use these precious tools to work towards that cause.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Fear is... Well, at the very least, I know that when you say and do something, you fully believe it, you fully mean it. I've definitely picked up on that today. I know that you're not just spinning words to make them sound sweet to me. You mean them. And I appreciate that. The honesty.
Yeah, I don't think I could not be straight with you.
Well, how long have you and your companions all been traveling together now? Have you known each other for quite some time?
Oh yeah, no, we're good friends. We go way back. We've been traveling together for just under 2 weeks. I'd give my life for these fellas. Sorry, this fella and the other one that's off doing his his sabbatical retreat.
What's Kal doing?
Kal hasn't really sat down at the fire or anything. He's kind of actually been off by his lonesome with Ook for a little bit. And you see him, like, a little ways away from the camp, like, back to a tree, shield in front of him. And he's, like, sitting cross-legged in front of the shield, and he's just, like, staring at the text on the back of the shield. You just hear him, like, mutter to Ook, "Do you know what that means?" I do not understand, but I think that means you get it.
I think that as you're doing this and like we reference you in the conversation we're having, we just look over and you're just like, staring at your shield really intensely, and I turn back and go, "Yeah, we're kind of going through some crazy shit right now. I don't really need to get into it."
What is going on?
Kal, why don't you come join us?
Okay. Look, I don't know what to make of this. Don't tell them anything yet. And he gets up and goes to sit down on the opposite side of the fire from them. He's like, yes, what are we talking about? Are you now a member of the Hanged Men?
You guys see Shimini walks over as well and sits down next to you guys, and he goes,
Well, that was an eventful day.
It certainly was. How's his lordship doing? Is he doing any better?
Oh, he's using the bathroom right now.
By himself? Is he gonna be alright?
Yeah, he'd be fine. I'm not allowed to go with him.
That's probably good. I don't know where the line is between you two, and how you feel your relationship's going with his lordship.
Well, honestly, I think today I made a lot of progress. Well, we were talking earlier, and he asked me, Jiminy, do you think I have enough money? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, maybe I want more. And I was like, no. And I felt like I could be honest with him, for once.
Wow, that's incredible. That's great, Jiminy. Hey, also, I'm sorry for not listening to you earlier.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just a servant.
You're not, but Jiminy, that's what I've been trying to tell you. You're so much more than that. You're his closest friend and confidant. You're also your own person. I think you got to start defining yourself by something that's not his lordship. What do you want out of life?
Very rarely it seems like he even appreciates the things that you do.
I very much agree with Aegin. You do not need to kiss boots to make it in life. You are more than just a servant on the ground.
Oh, no, he appreciates them just in his own way. Some of the things that he does with other people, he doesn't do with me. And so I think maybe I could fix him.
Jiminy, I understand and I empathize, and I wish you luck in your journey.
I mean, what else am I gonna do?
And if you're happy, whoa, what was that accent? If you're happy living where you are, then, that's good. I just want to make sure that you are doing, that this is for you. You're doing this for you.
Oh, I mean, I have hobbies.
What kind of hobbies?
I like to carve. I carve little ducks.
You like to carve little ducks? I like to carve little ducks! And she's gonna, reach into her backpack.
he pulls out a perfect duck.
Oh my god. She's just she's never seen a duck before. And she goes, now hold on a second. And she's gonna pull out her bag of atrocities and dump them out on the ground. That's interesting, because if that's what a duck looks like, I thought they had talons like this, and she's gonna start showing off her little collection of anatomically incorrect ducks.
He sees your ducks and he goes, "Oh, are you sure you like carving ducks?"
It's my favorite thing. I do it almost every night. I've actually never seen a real duck, and I've just been using an amalgamation of stories that I've read about them out of fairy tales and different grimoires.
Really? I couldn't tell. I could tell.
Aegin, I've seen quite a few monsters in my time out in the woods, and frankly, the things that you have carved in your pack look like the kinds of things that kids in smaller villages tell stories about.
Well, thank you.
Shimini, those are impressive ducks. While we're in the midst of talking, can I use my speech of the woods? It's just a passive thing of being able to decipher the noises and motions of beasts and stuff. Can I just listen out into the woods near us to hear if I hear anything nearby, since I know that his lordship has gone out to relieve himself and we've not heard anything from him, and we're in the middle of the woods. We've been hired to protect people.
Absolutely. And you hear the sounds of the woods. And, maybe a possum scurrying, maybe a squirrel runs up a tree. There's a creek nearby. But you don't hear anything else.
I'm just gonna kind of look around. I've got dark vision. I'm just gonna look around about where his lordship was last seen and like going into the woods, and just kind of like, what do my elf eyes see type of thing of trying to figure out if he's, nearby.
Is something wrong, Hiðir?
Yes, your friend went to relieve himself a little while ago. He has not returned, and I hear nothing in the woods.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
+7, 12 on the dice, so a 19.
All of you walk over to like where he should have been, and he's nowhere.
I'm gonna hold my moon-touched glaive up. It does bright light in 15-foot radius, and then dim light for another 15 feet, so whatever. 30 feet of light, more or less. It's just a flavor. But I'm like, hold it up almost like it's, a flashlight. And I'm gonna hold it up so we can kind of survey the ground. I know we've got someone who's, a good tracker, and see if there's like footprints or anything here, kind of help out, trying to investigate where his lordship has gone.
With the light, I'll just say you guys are so good. Even if I make you roll, like, you're gonna find them. You see one set of footprints leading to a spot, a wet spot on the ground, and then lots of footprints around it, and 2 sets leading away.
I'm gonna turn to Kal and say, Kal, grab your shield. I like the way you take point.
All right.
Aegin, you want to take middle or back?
I'll take back.
All right. I'll stand betwixt you two, and I'll be the light source. Kal, you keep an eye out.
Sweet.
I'm gonna turn to Shimney really quick before you walk away, and I'm gonna say, it's your choice. Do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay here at camp?
Is his lordship in danger?
I'm also going to just go ahead and pull up the hood of my cloak. Just 'cause. I feel like that might get helpful.
He like stands up straight.
I'll go with you.
All right. Stay quiet. Stay beside me. Kind of like put him between me and Kal, and then, yeah, we'll go.
You all follow these tracks and walk a ways deeper into these woods. And they lead you to a large tree and a crack in the ground like a ravine. A rope is tied to this tree and is leading down into this crack in the ground.
Can I peek over the edge with my stealthiness and see what's going on down there?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
It's only an 11.
It is pretty dark down there. You can see the bottom, just from the light coming from the glaive, casting into this cave, basically, but not much else.
I'm gonna step up next to Kal, and I'm gonna hold my glaive in one hand, and with another hand, kind of like touch the edge of the blade, and these like tiny little stars kind of form my hand as I cast Starry Wisp. And I'm just gonna like
Awesome.
drop it down and see if it'll like light anything up on its way down. It's got 60 feet range, so if like it can drop 60 feet and then dissipate or whatever, that's totally fine.
It goes, and it does go, hits the bottom. You see it lights up this room. Go ahead and give me just another perception check with advantage. Everybody who wants to.
It's a 19 and a 26.
I got a faux 20.
I got a natural 20.
Nice, sir.
No way.
Hell yeah. Kal, with your natural 20, you look in, and it looks like there are murals lining the walls of this cave, but there's nobody in here.
I do not see his lordship down there, nor someone who may have taken him, but it looks like there's art on the walls.
Well, that I gotta see.
I don't know what this is. Well, do we wish to go down?
Geronimo.
I think it's wise.
As you climb down into the cave, the damp, musty air consumes your senses. It's dark, too dark down here, and the only sound to be heard is the constant drip, drip, drip from the stalactites on the ceiling. The light from your moon-touched glaive illuminates this room clearly, and you see multiple, like I said, murals lining the walls, and a pathway that leads onward.
What do the murals depict?
Okay. Would everybody like to look at these murals?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a d10 and subtract 1.
Got an 8.
7.
I got a 1.
Hiðir, you walk up to one of them, and you see the mural is of a small farming village. Aegin, you see a mural of what looks to be figures are sort of like stick figure-esque. It's like an artistic stick figure, but it is a person plunging a glowing sword into a pale figure. And Kal, you see the same person standing in front of a farming village with the sword in his hand at night.
Well, this looks bad if they think his lordship's the pale person from these murals. Is it like a vampirism thing?
Does this pale person look like vampires, or is it just like they're just a pale person?
Looking at the rest of the murals, based on just like where you are in the room and the ones that you've looked at, you can kind of like calculate which one could be the first one. And it starts with a small farming village. Next, it leads to a dark castle. Third mural is the village with many dead people that look empty. The fourth mural is a hero standing in front of a crowd with a glowing sword. Next, that hero stands in front of the dark castle. The hero and the pale figure face off in battle, with the hero plunging his sword into the heart of the pale figure. The hero returns to the village at night, and the last one is the hero buried in a tomb.
I wonder if this is the hero's tomb.
Perhaps.
Well, shall we find this crybaby before he gets killed?
I think that would probably be best. Do we see anything that kind of indicates that him or whoever took him?
You see many footprints have tracked through this area leading into this chamber.
Okay.
Well, onwards and downwards.
Well, hold on a minute.
Again.
Chimney, does any of this mean anything to you? Do you recognize any of these pictographs? Any reason why his lordship would come to a place like this? If it talked about any murals of such or stories such as this?
No, not at all.
Does his lordship castle look like that?
No. That's quite, it's definitely not.
With that, then I'll turn to Aegin and say, yes, I think you're right. We should continue.
Yahoo! Let's go. And I think that she's gonna start walking.
Are you leading the way now, like stealthily?
I think yes.
Does everybody want to stealth?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna go in stealth. I think I'm gonna like dim the blade till it's like basically only like surrounding the little bit around us.
I also have dark vision too, if that helps.
Okay.
Yeah, I do too. Cal, do you have dark vision?
No, I don't think so.
I'll stand next to Cal with my light.
And then Chimney is just going to be behind you guys.
That's bad. I got a 16 for stealth.
Okay, I got a 19 for stealth.
That's actually pretty solid. I got a 16 with disadvantage.
Perfect. All of you are so stealthy.
I can't believe we pulled that off.
You walk down, and it opens up into that sort of large chamber. Aegin, you peek your head in, and you see the 6 bandits from earlier. They're all standing around his lordship, and just, like, kicking the shit out of him. They very clearly kidnapped him, and they're trying to rob him, but he had pretty much just what was on him in this chamber, and in it, it's very actually nice in here. It's less of a cave and more of like a tomb. carved with candles in sockets in the walls, and it's a stone casket at the very back, and you see one of them, probably their leader, you could assume, is standing next to this casket.
Upon seeing his lordship being, assaulted by these brigands, I immediately hold up both my hands, and they start to grow extremely hairy as my fingers elongate into claws, and I turn into a black bear, and I let out this deafening growl, much like when you go to the Grove for the first time in Baldur's Gate 3, and the guy turns into the bear. But I'm growling to try to draw these people's attention away from his lordship and look over at us. So I am now a black bear.
I would love to sneak off into the shadows real quick before you do that.
Okay. You sneak into the shadows.
Kal will completely drop stealth, and he'll be with Hiðir.
Chimney is gonna just stay in the entranceway. All of these bandits turn and look at you, and they recognize you, and you see the captain. God damn it. They followed us. Everybody grab everything you can and run. Pushes the casket on and goes, what the hell? And picks up, and you see it glowing, a world tree sapling. I don't know what the fuck this is. Throws it to the side, reaches in, grabs this silver sword from the casket, turns, and begins to walk away. A smoke pours from the inside and covers all of the ground in this room. It is ice cold in here. A sound much like blowing out a candle snuffs all of the light in this room. You hear hunger, thirst. The flames from the torches lighting the room relight in a blaze, and a gray, pale-eyed creature wraps its fingers over the casket and floats up. It stands there levitating, and you blink, and its teeth are in the bandit leader. He stands paralyzed. You blink again. He's in half. Sucked dry. Roll initiative.
Dude.
Yes!
Nice.
I got a 10.
I got a 15.
6.
No! We rolled so low for the vampire fight.
Oh, we've got 6, 10, and 15.
Yes.
It is going to be... The vampire's going to go first. And then... Hiðir. And then Aegin. And then Kal. He sucks the captain dry, rips him in half, bursts into mist, and then lands, and unbelievably fast. All of the heads on these bandits dissect.
Holy shit!
That's awesome.
The blood sprays as he stands in front of you all, covered, sucking it all up. It has been years since he has feasted. And the skin and bones sort of fill out as he regenerates, basically. It is his turn, and he is going to use his action to once again turn into a mist. What that means, I'll tell you. Non-magical attacks are gonna do nothing to him.
Fuck this guy.
I am useless.
Hiðir, it's your turn.
Cool, I'm a bear. Yeah, I'm going straight for the World Tree sapling. I see it like hit the ground, and I am just dead sprinting to it.
You run over. It's close enough to you. You scoop it up, and are able to like hold it to you.
Okay. Where is his lordship right now?
He is in a corner of the room. Like, they were kicking the shit out of him. They all died. He's basically like unconscious right now in like the back left corner of the room.
I am gonna pick up the sapling and I'm gonna run over and kind of put myself between his lordship and the mist of the vampire, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, sweet. Aegin, that's you.
Yeah, you said that there were like little alcoves in this room. I just want to like duck behind a column and then be like kind of peek out, and I want to like reach out my hand and cast Witch Bolt at him. So this like arc of electricity just goes and hits this mist, and I imagine because it's mist, it's wet, sparks just kind of flow over the whole mist. If I hit.
Okay. I'll say there's a column far enough back where you can get half cover.
Mm-hmm.
Attacking brings you out from hiding.
Yes.
So you will have advantage since you're hidden.
Yes.
Go ahead and make a lightning attack against this guy.
Ooh, thank God that's advantage, because that was a 1. Hey, this one was a 23.
You hit him.
Great. I am also going to mark him as my favorite foe. So that's only 7 damage on the regular attack die. Favorite foe, 10. That's 13 damage total.
You see, you shoot this witch bolt right at him, and it kind of like fizzles. Some of the mist, like, it just evaporates. And would you like to do anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I'll duck behind the column, but that's it.
You'll have to use your action to hide again if you want, but you're still behind half cover. That's Kal's turn.
So as my action, as soon as this guy turns into mist, I pop my divine sense so I can always see him. Kal, shield up, warhammer behind him. His eyes glow, this gleaming golden fiery light in this room. So that way, I can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the howl spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I figure it's a dark room. I can see him now. And then I'm going to... That takes my action, though. As my bonus action on myself, I'm going to cast Divine Favor. So my weapon will do a d4 of radiant damage. Golden light pops up in my eyes. I raise the hammer a little bit, and it gets this kind of like dimly golden radiant energy coming out of it. And then I'm just going to move up towards the mist. And that's my turn.
You see, as a legendary action, he moves as a mist through you and over to Hiðir.
No, Hiðir.
Alright, that's his turn. He comes out of mist form. Matthew, this vampire is standing on the ceiling, looking down at you. He drops down, and he's going to make 2 attacks on you. He got a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And then the next one was more, so he hits that. You're going to take 15 damage from a bite.
This is his first attack?
That's his first attack.
Vampires are strong.
You're going to take 12 damage from a claw.
So it's 27 total?
Yeah.
I'm out of bear form. So he jumps down at me, he bites me, he claws me. I am like, he's mid-claw, and I like de-transform from a bear. Anything else that he's doing on his turn against me?
No. It is your turn.
Okay. So I'm like, I just de-bear. I'm bleeding, I'm panting. I quickly stash the sapling in my pack, and then I'm just gonna like grab him by whatever like tattered clothing he's got, and I just look him dead in the eye, and I say, "So Kona damns you," and I'm gonna cast a 3rd level moonbeam directly on top of him.
Yes.
Hell yeah. What does he have to do?
Constitution saving throw.
Con? Legendary resistance. He saves. He's vulnerable to radiant damage, so he'll take full.
Oh, I thought you meant like, so he's still gonna take full?
Yeah, he'll still take full.
Okay. I thought the one cool thing I got to do just immediately got taken away. I transform into a bear immediately.
You were like,
got out of bear form. Then I was like, cool, I'll cast this spell. And then he said, nope. Okay, it's 3d10. It's a 5, a 9, and a 6. So is that 20? 11 plus 9? Yeah. So 20 radiant damage to him.
That really, really hurts him. You see, he gets burned badly, hisses at you. This is like primal. I mean, he's been in a tomb for however long. You don't even know. Are you doing anything else?
He hisses at me, and for flavor, I like hiss back, and primal savagery, like my teeth are like just as big as his. But that's it for my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use another legendary action to move away from you, over to Aegin.
Come on over.
So he's right in front of you.
Great. That's so awesome. I'm going to reach out and grab his mouth and cast Shocking Grasp. That's probably not going to hit. That's a 12?
Misses. You try to grab at his mouth, and he like grabs your wrist, pulls it down, and snarls at you. You will not.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm still also going to reactivate my Witch Bolt, which is 1d12, even if the first attack misses. Let me roll that real quick. And right as he finishes that, where he is grabbing my wrist, a bolt of electricity just shoots right through him, and he is going to take an additional just 10 damage.
10 more damage? He's hurt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just growl right back and be like, just growl. I'm just growling at him.
Kal, it's your turn.
Am I close enough to just use my movement to get to him from where Aegin is at? Okay. Then I'm gonna rush up to him, and I'm going to swing at him with my hammer. That's a 26 to hit him.
That hits him.
And my warhammer is a +1, so it is magical. So
yeah, you're good.
All right, so I hit him. I'm also going to Divine Smite him.
Hell yeah.
So first, let's just do warhammer damage. It's 8 bludgeoning damage and 2 radiant damage. And then I'll Divine Smite him. So it's going to be 3d8 against him because he's undead. Actually, so it would have been 32 total radiant damage.
Holy shit, brother.
Wow. What do you do? Finish him, dude.
I see, like, he very quickly vanishes up, attacks Hiðir, and then just immediately dashes over to Aegin, and it's a little too fast for Kal to keep track of him. So he just follows, like, that golden light that he knows is tracked onto him with his divine sense, and just rushes at this guy, leaps off the ground with the warhammer, and just slams on top of him, putting all that divine energy from his hammer into this thing, cracking the top of his skull.
It glows and just spreads through his body and looks at you with like a hammer, you know, in his face. And he goes, "Son of Kaldor." Poofs into mist. Reforms over his tomb, and as hard as he can, just reaches a hand into the ceiling. It cracks, rumbles, the whole tomb is going to collapse in on itself. He turns into mist again, he's gone. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to do something, because the ceiling is going to fall on you.
I'll run over to Aegin, because I'm closest to her, and, like, put my shield up over both of us.
Is there any sort, if I and this isn't really how the spell works, but it's like if I cast Witch Bolt on the ceiling above us, can that like break some of the rocks apart?
Sure. Anything helps. Matthew, Hiðir, what are you doing?
Ooh, who's got chimney?
Chimney is like in the hall, like
Okay,
outside.
great. Good. Plot armor.
I have like one hand with his lordship. I'm going to use another hand. My eyes glow the same color as this moonbeam, and I'm going to drag it to try to like basically blow a hole in the center to like give us extra space where it's not going to hit us.
Okay.
Death Star laser the center of this rubble.
So you move the moonbeam. It sears the rock around you, breaking it up. The lightning cracks more of the stone, so it's almost like a large boulder now is falling on you. Way less dangerous than the ceiling coming down. I'm gonna say, Kal, the shield that you're holding up, the words on it glow. You hear the whisper, "You are the mountain." Give me a strength check, athletics, with advantage, and a d4 of bless.
16.
16
Yeah.
with advantage, with bless.
Yeah. I rolled really low.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration for Kal,
I'll allow you to.
and I'm going to yell at him. And I'm just gonna say, like over like the rumble of everything, the crackle lightning and like the moonbeam, I'm just gonna say, "You are the son of a mountain. You come from the line of Kalgorath. Use it. Save us."
Okay, so I get to roll one more time?
Yeah, go ahead.
And if he misses, I'm dragging to Nathan's house and I'm beating the shit out of him.
Please roll well. I rolled worse than literally every other dice I
Damn.
had.
Okay, Kal, you are the mountain, but not today. You fail. The ceiling collapses. Everyone is covered in rubble and fall unconscious. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Ooh.
Damn, bro.
Dang.
That's good.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
Sorry, guys!
Hey, no, it's all cool, man.
I always roll like shit when it matters!
But here's the thing, is that makes for interesting storytelling.
Thank you everybody for joining us for issue 13. Hangmen no more. Quite fitting, if I do say so myself. And I just want to thank everyone for the opportunity to DM for them. I hope they had fun.
I had a great time.
My name is Noah. I was your DM this time around. Can't wait to do it again next time.
I'm Jordan, and I was Aegin.
I'm Nathan, and I was Kal, and he was not the mountain today.
Not the mountain.
I'm Matthew, and I've been Hiðir. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Quick absolute sidebar. Y'all heard about the Neopets TTRPG?
No, what?
No.
Oh.
No, but the My Little Pony TTRPG, you get to customize your own pony and your own cutie mark. I'm just saying, it could really boost the ratings of the podcast.
We're gonna hit a whole new demographic.
Yeah. Guys, what are we doing? We should swing wine.
The Brony Collective is really gonna watch our podcast.